I just got back from D23 and wow, what an incredible experience. This year was filled with sneak peeks of upcoming movies, shows, we had incredible exhibits and so much more. And I have to give a huge shout out to AT&T for making my D23 experience even better with their super comfy lounge, the Oasis. More on that in a bit, but thank you to AT&T for sponsoring this video. One of the highlights for me was definitely the car show. I got to see some of the coolest vehicles from the Marvel and Disney universes. We saw the SUV from a lot of the Marvel films. We saw a vehicle from Ford versus Ferrari. We saw the Tron light cycles and so much more. It was a car lover's dream. And you know what? After seeing all the vehicles, it got me thinking about one of my favorite cards in Marvel's Snap, the Helicarrier. Now, the Helicarrier, unfortunately, was not there. It may be a little too big, but we do have this awesome variant that we can showcase, one of the cool vehicles from the Marvel universe. I do have ink. I do have gold. I have gold with the Kirby Crackle. This one's my personal favorite, and I like it with no flare. I could apply these purple glimmer or purple stardust, but I like it with no flare, you know? And Dan Hipp really knocked it out of the park with this art. I was just walking through D23 and I was just thinking, I was appreciating all the amazing art that is in Marvel Snap, all the amazing artists like Dan Hipp. And then we also have, you know, this pixel variant and these other variants as well, and the base art. But my personal favorite is the Dan Hipp. But yeah, back to more D23 stuff. So many cool vehicles, and you know, Marvel and Disney, they just really know how to make these vehicles stand out. And we also had a really cool Pixar area, a lot of Pixar stuff, a lot of the Incredible stuff, a lot of Toy Story things. I felt like I was stepping right into the worlds of these beloved films. And speaking of stepping into worlds, they had some amazing X-Men and Deadpool stuff. I know the Deadpool and Wolverine film just recently came out, so they were showcasing a lot of things from that universe. We had fantastic statues from a lot of X-Men stuff, a lot of X-Men 97 stuff as well. And Deadpool, man, one of my favorite characters. I mean, how cool is Deadpool? I wanted to also kind of showcase my Deadpool variant here. I really like this one. It's kind of simple, just an ink with a red matte border. You could use like Ultra instead, and that looks good, or a white neon. I used to rock this for a while, but the black or red matte, black matte also looks good, but red matte, my goodness, it kind of just pops perfectly with his name. Now, I could use this gold Kirby, but I kind of like it simple. This has just been my vibe lately. And we got Dogpool. We can even run with Dogpool. We have all these other fantastic variants as well. We got the Tarot card. We got the Pixel. We got this Max here. We got this one. We got Hot Pool. We even have a Head Pool here. But yeah, I don't know. This one really sticks out to me for some reason. So I'm probably going to keep rocking this Deadpool. But yeah, let's get back to more D23 stuff. Yeah, just so much cool Deadpool things. Your favorite merc with a mouth. I'm so happy. That film was so good too. What the heck? But you know what? If we ever got tired or needed a break from the action, we could go to the Oasis, which was provided by AT&T. We could relax, play some Marvel Snap. We could even edit and film some content. They had like lights and phone stands and all this stuff. So huge thanks to AT&T for providing such a great space to unwind and recharge. And actually next to the Oasis was an amazing, huge TVA exhibit with awesome props and everything. One of my favorite parts about D23 had to be this. There were so many cool things to look at. There were props, there were costumes, and you know what? They even, you know, they got me thinking. Should I showcase a cool variant from TVA? Or like, you know, from that side of things. And I was like, you know what? I wanna showcase Mobius, okay? I don't want to play Loki's one of my least favorite cards right now in Snap. So I wanted to showcase Mobius. But I really like, he just looks so happy. Look at this guy on his jet ski. We also have the Rian version as well. And then this one. And then we have the Dan Hipp. But the jet ski one is my personal favorite. I like it with the black matte. Of course, you could just go like legendary if you wanted to. This probably also looks good with the yellow neon. Looks good with gold metallic. Actually, that's so good with his name. Wow. But yeah, I've been rocking the black matte here with just an ink finish. I could do this ink, but I like just the plain ink. So this is probably my favorite Mobius. But yeah, this TVA exhibit had to be one of the coolest things. There was a huge line as well. But, you know, that wasn't too bad, being able to play Marvel Snap on my phone. Also, within this exhibit, they had a really cool rocket raccoon that you could interact with. It felt lifelike, and the voice actor or whoever was fulfilling this part, they did such a good job. Just another example of the amazing creativity on display at D23. And you know, I got to show off my rocket because I really love this variant and my split. I guess it's just a gold with a gold border. But yeah, we could do the Stardust if you really want to, or we can rock ink, but I like just the base gold. And I really like this Scotty variant as well. But this one has to be my favorite. You know, a lot of you are probably going to prefer the Pixel, but yeah, I think this one's got to be my favorite rocket. After waiting in line, we were finally able to enter this like Starcade, I think they called it. Maybe it was a cleverer name than that. But they had an awesome like Star Wars themed arcade. They had skee ball, they had basketball hoops, they had pinball. There's so much to see and do here. And the Star Wars theme made it really cool. But you know what? What would a convention be without a little bit of shopping? There were so many cool shops, little boutiques and everything set up where you could pick up cool trinkets, you could pick up exclusive merch. You know, I may have spent a little bit more than I planned, but it was totally worth it. I loved all the different little shops there. Once again, a massive thank you to AT&T for making my D23 experience so amazing. From letting me meet up with fans, explore these incredible exhibits, to providing a relaxing space to film and edit, AT&T had me covered with top-tier service, and I could play Snap on my phone while waiting in line. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look at D23 as much as I did. Good luck on ladder, and remember, stay hydrated.